Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Craft Hour with Triple C. I'm Dana, aka Triple C. Come on in, hit the thumbs up, and share this stream out. I'm super excited to be here. I'm going to begin with a prayer and then we'll craft on today. We are finishing up our second filet crochet project. And it has been a very fun time making it. And it has been an intricate project as well as a quick project. So you don't usually hear those two together. Usually intricate takes a little bit longer. But this case, it wasn't as long as I thought. So I'm going to start with this prayer. Then I want to greet everyone. And then we're going to start and finish this project for today. Sorry about that. I'm going to get this water. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, I come thanking you for this day and this opportunity to fulfill your will and your way. God, I thank you for being our Father and our way maker as well as our promise keeper. God, I thank you for protecting us and providing for us and being there for us in our time of need. God, I thank you for rescuing us, Father God. And I thank you for bringing us from darkness into your marvelous light. On this morning, I ask that you begin to put up a hedge of protection around us, covering us from the crown of our head to the very soles of our feet, with the blood of your Son, Jesus Christ. God, on this morning, I ask that you begin to be with us wherever we may be on this morning. I'm asking that you begin to cover us, protect us. I'm asking that you begin to heal us. I'm asking that you begin to deliver us and set us free. God, I'm asking that you begin to touch everyone who's dealing with sickness on this morning. Those who are grieving on this morning, touch those who are at work or at school, whether they be driving or whether they be homeless, orphans, or prisons or jail cells. Touch those who are in nursing homes or rehabilitation centers. Keep those covered, God, who fight for our communities daily, as well as our countries. God, on this morning, I ask that you begin to cover us in this chat. Bless everyone who comes in, watching now, the replay, or even in the background. Bless every seed of time, every thumbs up, every subscriber, every comment. God bless everyone who sows a seed of Super Chat, PayPal, or Cash App, God, or even joins my membership. Bless them 1,000 times more. Touch every goal or dream that is attached to them, Father God. On this morning, God, I ask that you give us a great day to laugh together and craft together. I bind up trolling, cyberbullying, spamming, and any type of technical difficulties. I love you, Lord. I give you everything, all of me on today, God. I love you and I praise your holy and set apart name. In your Son, Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with the throatery. Don't even know. But I'm drinking a little water, guys. I think some people say it's called having a frog in your throat. But I got to be careful with my choices of phrases, okay? Because sometimes I throw out the wrong phrase for the wrong situation. So, do I have a frog in my throat? Possibly. I don't know. Someone can look it up and see what that means. But anyways, I'm going to drink a little water and we're going to finish up this craft on the day, okay? How y'all doing? I see Gary, bro. I see my husband. Good morning. I love you. All right, okay. I got my water in me. I'm trying to get the frog out of there. I don't know if water helps, but I think they actually like water. Anyway, so we'll see if the frog stays or if the frog goes. What's going on, Michelle Sleeper? How you doing? Good morning. Our family is in the building on this morning. I got 3 gold squads in the. Do I happen to have 3 gold squatters in the building? Definitely feels good. So, guys, I'm going to start with this craft. Now, many of you guys have known we've been working on. We've been doing some filet crochet. It's been very, very fun. We are also on day 9. Okay, we're getting close to that Valentine's Day. What you guys doing? Who's got the candy? Who's got the teddies? Who's got the gifties? Anyways, anybody got a Valentine? Well, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig deep and go ahead. I think some people. I just read this thing. I kind of just came across. There really wasn't nothing I was like looking, but people were speaking on they said just because you're in a relationship or married, they said that they feel as though, okay, the man of the relationship should still ask the woman of a relationship to be their Valentine. Guys, how do you feel about that? I mean, I just thought it was a given, even though I do know some people really don't really get into deep, Valentine's Day ordeals. I guess it's something good to know, just in case you don't get a gift. You're like, I didn't get a gift. You're like, oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I didn't really get into it. So you don't get offended. You don't get offended if you're expecting a Valentine's Day gift, and the next thing you know, you don't get one. So I guess that's a good thing to know. Good morning, TT Kennedy. My husband, he got a Valentine. Okay. What are you getting your Valentine? That's all I'm saying. If you have Valentine, what are you getting your Valentine? That's all I'm saying. All right, we're gonna go into this crab. Let me go ahead and pull this over here. We can talk more as I put this goodies up. Cece, how are you doing this morning? How's everybody? Michelle, how are you doing? Honey, how are you doing? Everybody that's here, how are you doing? Can I ask that? Because I really do want to know. I honestly do. Let's see here. Okay. This project has been really fun making. It's been really been fun making this. I did start working on the butterfly. I don't know what my husband did. There they go. They're not far. He didn't get them too far. Now I did start working on the butterfly prematurely, guys, because you know what? We do have to work on the other end. I didn't read that. So let's get into it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me pull this down. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This way. Hey, how you doing? Okay. So when I was speaking about that, I didn't finish. I used to hear that it's made of holiday heat. I know. So people were like, I'm not celebrating that. Hey, but I'm going to always take days where I can always get extra. Okay. I'm never going to cancel a day where I can get extra. I just really don't feel that. I'm not saying I should be treated as a Valentine daily. Yes, I'm not saying that. And I do get treated like a Valentine daily, but I'm saying if there is a day to incorporate extra, why would I take it away? Why would I feel against that? I'm just gonna be. It's just, I'm just throwing it out there. Anyways, we're gonna. You guys are. I love gifts, and again, I'm not about. They don't have to be the most expensive gifts. They don't have to be, the most lavish gifts. They just have to be that really sweet, that little tender gift. Like if we had this conversation about certain things, and then you just get something about that. That's like you were listening. Okay, you knew what I loved. Okay, something that meant something to me. You just go get something that you want. Like, oh, it's like there was no thought process to it. You don't remember anything I said I really wanted. It's like, can you remember this? That little thing. There's a couple things I threw out there. Do you remember the time we fell in love? All right. Anyways, let's just go ahead. Rest in peace, Michael. Okay. So this is the mom. All right. Now, as you see, we finished here and we began to decrease. We do have to do the same thing on this side, which I wasn't really paying attention because I want to do the butterfly, right? Not the dance, but the crochet pattern. All right. So I didn't read. I read a little bit at the end. What's going on, Oreo? Oreo, you better get in here. The day program. Hey, tell people the day program that I said, hey, Triple C said, hey guys, I'm working on this fitness page. I was staying up late night. I was my fault. I stayed up late night. I was like, oh, I'm going to finish it. And I had to grab pictures. I had to grab, because I wrote like out how I want to speak, and then I'm like trying to match the pictures with the words. So I'm digging through several Google accounts, trying to find all the pictures. I mean, it was a lot. So I didn't really get to finish it, but I'm hoping to finish it today because I really want to get I want to have my fitness with my crochet separately, I want to just keep putting all my fitness, on the crochet. I mean, there's probably going to be some still because I'm monetized there until I get unmonetized. I mean, until I get monetized on my new one, but I still want to have that fitness side, So what we're going to do is, I believe let me just check. I feel like we're going to do the same thing like we did before. Just decreasing across. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to do this really quickly. Yeah, so we're just gonna go like that. Okay, everybody. So you love the butterfly? Yes, you do the dance. And do you love the dance butterfly, or do you love? Do you love? Let me scoot this a little closer, Lord. I can't even get to my stitch work. Lord, help me. Guys, anybody cook this morning? Anybody cook any delicious vittles this morning? All right, so let me just go ahead and get through this really quickly. It's not gonna take too long. Once I get started, is that Colleen C in a building? What? Get out of here. Colleen C, you better get in here. You better get in here, honey. But seriously, come on here, Colleen. See how you doing? Good morning. You love the dance? Hey, I love the dance too. That was one of my favorite dances, actually. That was really one of my favorite. When I was coming up, the butterfly was one of my. I believe that's like one of my first dances I ever did. I conquered that. I conquered it, but like that was I was very strong in it. Guys, I'm like, you know me. I'm so silly. It is just who I am. But I was very strong with my butterfly. It was I got to the point where I could do it one-handed, no-handed. I did that thing. All right. And I loved it, guys. I was kind of sad when it was like dancing started changing. And I tried to hold him to the butterfly by one wing, but then it flew away, so it was over. But it lasted for a good time. What's going on, Colleen C? What's going on, Rosie? How is everybody doing today? It's all staying up like late night last night trying to. I thought I was going to actually create this intro, get it done, so that way I can just start posting videos, blah blah blah. But then it ended up becoming like 3:14 a.m. Okay, and so I said, you know what? I have to close my eyes. Like I'm tired. Like I'm tired. There's a point my husband looked at me. He was like, "Are you tired?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Not." I'm like, "No." Don't say that, because the minute I speak that I'm tired, it's over. I was holding on by a thread, trying to get some work done, trying to, accomplish something, because I like to accomplish things, and I couldn't hang. I just was tired. I ended up working out yesterday, and that workout, it got me because I did my first hour on a treadmill ever in my life, and it was on an 8.5 incline, 3 miles per hour, and I tired myself out after doing a workout earlier, like a 3-hour workout earlier that day. So I was really tired, and my body was just like, First I was going to do like 20. I was going to do like 15 minutes to just chill at the gym. And for some reason, I just got like a little second wind. I just kept going. I was like, oh man, I kept running and running. Me and Jenny were like peas and carrots. So I was doing that. And at the same time, it ended up being good. I was happy. I did stay longer, but it was cool. What's going on, Keisha? Keisha commented. What's going on, sis? How you feeling this morning? How we feeling? Delicious. What's going on, Frugal Mama? Everybody that's in the building, come on in, y'all. We just getting this craft done real quickly so we can do the butterfly. All right. We're going to have some fun, y'all. We had members night last night, which was Watching Wednesday. And these amazing members, all I can say is, man, the videos were so great. I mean, I was not disappointed at all. Everybody was talking about how great they were. I mean, it was just a really nice night. So shout out to all my amazing members who are on Bronze Squad and up. It doesn't matter what membership you're on, I appreciate you. But when you're on Bronze Squad and up, which is paying $2 a month and up, you are able to be a part of Watching Wednesday. You send me a video via email, or if you're in YouTube membership, you would send it via YouTube, my YouTube community tab, and you send a link, 10 minutes or less. If it's more than 10 minutes, I'll just play 10 minutes of it. But everybody had such great videos last night. I was so blown away. The hard work, the research behind it. I mean, it was just really nice. Also, the dividends that were blessing last night. Thank you for those blessings. Everybody who kept the channel, that's keeping the channel going. Thank you for that. Thank you. And let's see here. Everybody's loving each other. Yeah, it's blessings. Blessing, laying in bed, resting. That sounds good. Did I start a project? Suddenly, it is getting light outside. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Suddenly, it's getting light outside. So what are you speaking of? And you're speaking of like, are you saying because it's about time you start a project? Or are you saying that, what are you saying? Just tell me what you're saying. Because I don't know if I'm thinking what you're thinking or what you're speaking of. I could be really just reading that all the way wrong. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and get this bottom done really quickly because I really want this to be right, Got one more row of this, and then we're gonna start our butterfly, guys. I just wanted to get this part done. I don't want to, I don't want to have it. I don't know. Is anybody else working on anything? What kind of project? Michelle, do you want to share what kind of project, or is it a surprise? I know you guys like a lot of surprises. Y'all got some surprise family here. Two. Or is that just me? This is 4. Okay, so I got one more here. I think is this the last row and I didn't realize it? That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, one more? Okay. One more. All right, guys. Let's see what everybody's saying. So yes. Okay. Okay. Crochet project. I start at 9 or 10 p.m. and lose. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Staying out late night is chilling. It's 9, 10 o'clock at night. Next, the sun is up. I love those days. I haven't had one of those days in a while because I can't, I got to get up and work out or something's happening. My schedule's it's been a little everywhere. So I don't really, and then Saturday we have a funeral to go to. So some days I don't get that good time like that. But I miss those days like that. Oh man, staying up on a Friday night, and I love it. I was staying up on a Friday night or Saturday night. to like 4 or 5 in the morning. One time I slept like maybe 8 or 9 in the morning. It was just beautiful. I was getting my craft on. I was catching up on TV shows. Like my body doesn't have the energy like it used to. Oh man, I wish it did though. Say that much. I wish it did. All right, guys. So we are done with this particular one and this bottom piece. So now that we're done with this bottom, we're going to go ahead and get on this butterfly. Let's get into it. Yesterday, one of my family relatives passed away. Oh no, I'm sorry for your loss, Rosie. Oh my goodness, I'm very sorry. I'm trying to crochet a tote bag similar to the one I won from knowing what? Ooh, that's gonna be nice. A toady? Ooh, I love toadies. I love a bit of toady. I'm gonna be honest. I used to have a total hip. I'm having a total hip replacement. What on March 1st? I'm trying to stay off of it as much as possible. The pain. I mean, but really, so you're not really playing. You really haven't. I mean, not playing, but it's really that unbearable. Wow, I'm so sorry. But I'm just praying. I'm praying that everything's gonna be good because you don't have to deal with any pain anymore. That's what I'm praying for. Sometimes people say, "Oh, well, don't get this surgery, don't get that one." But sometimes when you're in so much pain, I mean, you have to do what you have to do because if you have so much pressure on certain areas, I mean, what can you do? That surgery is going to help to get that pressure off because there's nothing else that you can do. You can't take any medicine to help it. You can't get something that's laying on something that's causing pain or however it's working. It's so windy and rainy here. Oh yes, I'm not sure what it is. I've heard rain, but I don't know exactly if it's windy, I don't know what the weather is going to be, but it is. I do hear a lot of rain. That's all I can say about that. I do hear the rainery. Everybody's loving each other in the chat. Come on in. How y'all doing? Who's got coffee in their cups on this morning? Hey, that's all I can say. Who's got a little coffee in their cup? They get spraying the surgery alleviates the pain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so sorry. We got family members who's losing family members. We got family members who's having surgeries. All right, so now that we have this part done, okay, we are going to tap into some of that butterfly, right? We're going to leave this here, but we're going to start the butterfly, okay? And now the butterfly seems like it could be easy, but again, we don't know. So we're going to start with the head. It says the head and body, and it says to make 2 of these. So we got to go ahead and get started with 2 pieces. Now, again, with the butterfly, they said we're going to start with a chain of 10. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, let's see. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to single crochet in the second chain from hook. Okay, can we do that? Oopsie. Single crochet in the second chain from hook. And single crochet in the next 8. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to go into the next 8. So we should have a total of 9 once we get done with this part. So that's 2. Come on, triple. Kind of hard to see this, guys. I'm not going to kid you. This is 3. All right, this is 4. This is 5. This is 6. 7. Okay. 8. And I should be missing anything. Hey, what's going on, Billy? Get in here, Billy. Okay, it's 2. Okay, so it should be. It says okay, single percentage. Down. All right, so now we're going to do okay, single and next 8 chains, slip stitch. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what do I have here? A 1. I'm not chain enough. You're going to second chain from hook. You automatically have 9. So whatever happens, I don't know. Either way, you're supposed to have 9. So either way, I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. So the last one, you're going to slip stitch. It says. So I just crocheted in the 7 instead of 8 because it wouldn't work out. So we're going to slip stitch here. It says slip stitch chain 3, which is, oh, not chain 3, sorry. Slip stitch and half and do 3 half doubles in this same space. We slip stitch, and now we're going to do 3 half double crochets. 1 half double, 2 half double, and 3 half double. Okay, there we go. He said, I don't care for Chia anything. What? Hey, what about Chia Pet? You ready to give them Chia Pets? Always on the phone, you back? Everything good, honey? You might have a call, what is that, 30 minutes as well. I can't fix another cup. What? I like some chia, guys. I don't mind a little chia. Hey, I'm just gonna throw it out there a little bit, not on. You ready to get your knot on? We got 60 degrees, 66. Arthritis, loose body and torn labrum. Oh my, loose bodies. Not loose bodies. I don't mind a little chia, guys. I'm throwing out there. I do. 2 days of sinusitis headache. Oh no. It's a little family-owned shop up the road. Oh, they have the best with fire. Oh, really? I don't mind a little chia though. Seriously, I don't mind that chia. Hey, that chia will have you. The chia will make you run to the bathroom. Okay, anyways, what do we mean slip stitch? Okay, so we're doing all this in the last stitch. All right, that is going to give us a little rounded edge, and then we're going to work on the other opposite side of this, and we're just going to slip stitch in each chain across. Okay, so that's what we're doing. All right, this is going to be considered the head. All right, shout out to the head in the chat. Okay. I'm just throwing out there. I like a little. I don't mind, and I don't mind going. It's a good source of fiber, omega-3s, and things of that sort. You gotta get used to it though. You know, if you don't really tap into chia works, try your first chia pet. Now again, if you do have a chia pet at home, don't use those seeds. Those are not meant for consuming. Those are meant for growing planting. But you can use a plant. But you can't use a consumable seed for planting. All right, but you can't use the planted seeds that are already on the chia pets. All right, don't touch those. Don't put those in your mouth, Lord. No, don't do it. But they are the same seeds. Whoever would have known? We've grown up watching commercials about chia pets and chia this and chia that, and they even had people. They had the man and the woman chias, and those are the same things they are. But again, they have been created and either prepared for planting. They have not been prepared for nibbling. Okay, I don't want nobody getting sick. Oh, they didn't say the same thing. I had a couple old chia pets in my mom's garage. No, don't do it. Don't blame me on that. So I'm telling you right now. Do not eat the pets, okay? Grow the pet. Don't eat the pet, all right? So yeah, we're doing that. We're going to slip stitch all the way across, and then we're going to make another head, all right? So I'm thinking maybe these are like little antenna, possibly. Whatevs. You just lurking. Why you not just going to come in here? I'm even coming here and lurking. I don't do all that lurking. You better get in here, Emily. I don't got time for lurking. Emily, get in here and stay in here now. That's how you got to talk to your loved ones. That's how you got to do it, okay? That's the real deal love. Emily, no more lurking. If you say that one more time, it's gonna be a problem, okay? All right, so we're here, we're doing good, everybody's great, and I'm not gonna make a mess of making noise in the phone, sorry. Okay, what am I doing now? Am I fastening? Okay, fasten off and set aside. All right, yeah, I'm thinking it's like, look at that. That's like a little antennae. That's all it's gonna be, a little tinny tin. So we're gonna make another one of those, and then we're gonna get that butterfly. All right. It's gonna be 69 degrees here today. Ooh, I'm going for a run. Oh, okay. I've never been a runner. I'm so happy for you, Billy. I've never been a runner. Not a big fan of it. I will definitely do a jog. No, probably not. I do a walk. I will. I used to jog a little, but not heavy, not long distances. But I've just always been a walker. Always been a walker. Yeah, but so far as me doing any running is a no. But I'm happy for you though. Everybody has their favorite type of, exercise. Some like to run, some like to walk, some like to jog, Let me see what I got here, guys. I can't figure this out. Okay. These stitches are so small. Hey, Granny, you better get in. How you feeling this morning? Thank you for being in that building. Knit, Pearl, and Squirrel. It is with Granny D. Thompson has walked in. I hope you have been here. What's going on, Queen E? Everybody is here. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, because I've never really gotten to running, I'm not saying I never had the energy to do so. There's been times I've had the energy, the strength, but I just never was a runner, never. I was young. I didn't like it. We used to have these little 15-minute runs at school in the gym to test our endurance and our heart rates and all that. I'm like, oh, Lord. That was like the day. Like, it got to a point where, like, our teacher, she never used to tell us, like, the day. So we'd be sprung on it, You're like, oh, okay. So you get to the gym, you're like thinking you're going to play something easy, have a little fun. And then they spring this test on you. You're like, what? And then as the years go on, they start like kind of letting you know, okay, guys, don't forget, we got our test tomorrow. And those were the days. Triple C was sick. Yes, yes. Triple C stayed home those days. Didn't want to do those tests. And then teachers was like, oh, well, you missed your test. We're just going to pull you over to the side and get it done. I'm like, oh, my. Wow, really? Do we have to do this? Why are we like, is this mandatory? Possibly, I guess it was. And I still had to do my testing. So it didn't matter about me being sick at all. Still had to get it done. But anyway, that's another story. Everybody's loving each other and hugging each other, showing love to Granny D. Say, I'm going to take Lily out for a minute and take something for Pang. Yes, we love you too. Yes, take you some of those beaneries. Okay, anyway. Mama Riz in the building. What's going on, Mama Riz? How are you doing this morning? She says, hey, then the sweetheart and everyone. I'm listening and while working. Well, you better listen while you work. Listen while you work. All right, I appreciate you guys, okay? She's a runner. She's a track star. Oh, my. All right, yes, guys, come on in. We're having some fun this morning, and we are finishing up our bookmark, which is going to have us with a butterfly hanging down and dibbling. All right, some of us love our butterflies, so today we're going to see how this butterfly is coming out. Right now, we are working on the second piece of antennae, or antennae. And we're just going to get it down. Okay, so slip stitch here, 3 half doubles and a slip stitch. Oh, I'm sure. Okay. A 3 half double, 1. Okay. All right, let me do that again, guys. Now that I'm getting closer to the end, now I want to start having issues. How does this happen? All right, that's a slippy. We're gonna do another double. Let me check, guys. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Okay, we got this. I got a slip stitch now. Okay, everybody showing some love. What's going on? Mary Webb is in the building. Come on in, everybody. We are working on this butterfly, y'all. It's time for the butterfly. But 1, we have a 2, and we have a 3 piece. And now we're going to slip stitch. And now across the other side, we're just going to slip stitch across. Okay, guys? That's all we're doing. If I can get my hook in there. There we go. We're going all the way across. Having a little fun. That's all. Okay. All the way across. Come on in. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. If you're working on something you want to share what it is, let me know. If you recently bought a yarn and you wish you didn't, let me know. Have you ever bought one of those yarns? You're like, oh man, I'm giving this away. This baby's going in the trash, Lord. No, I'm just kidding. Have you ever? Or have you just was like, you don't know what's going to even happen with this yarn? Like, you like it, but it just doesn't like you. There's those times you're like, oh man, I love this yarn. But as soon as you start working on it, like that's how it always was for me. And I don't know if this yarn even exists anymore, but that's how it was for like Lion Brand Scarfy. Like I made a couple things with it, but there were so many things I wanted to play with Scarfy. Like I love the colors. I love the kind of halo-ish, the Tweety types. It was, I loved a lot about it. But the minute I would start working on anything that had to do with Lion Brand, I think I slipped it a little bit. Okay, so yeah, the minute I would start crocheting with this Scarfy, guys, like it would start getting tangled, mangled. I mean, everything just would happen with this yarn. Again, I'm gonna try it again. I put it in bags. I put it in different containers, trying to keep it away from acting a fool. But I feel like I guess maybe the times I was working on it, I didn't give it enough time. Sometimes you have to give projects. You have to keep going on. Like with that project, I kind of set it aside somewhere, get bored with it, or start working on something else. I didn't continue with it. If you continue with it, you're good. It's not really meant for me. It's not meant for me to just leave it aside anywhere, making a finished. I mean, an unfinished object or a whip. It's meant to keep continuously going with it. And I didn't. I'll admit I didn't keep going. I just was kind of like, I'm over it. Every day I work a little bit on it and then quit. So, yeah. So now we got our antennae, our antennae, okay. And he said, yes, I found a yarn. I never found a yarn I didn't like. Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Or you never bought a yarn you didn't like. Well, hey, and that's the thing. You never bought a yarn you didn't like. Is that correct? Can we say that? All the yarns you happen to purchase, you like. Now we're going to go over to this part of the butterfly. We're going to start with these wings. We need 2 wings, okay? Here we go. We need 2 wings. There is a song called 2 Wings. All right, and so we're going to start with this wingery. This is a large wing, and it says make 2. So we're going to start with a chain of 5. I don't know how it's going to be, guys. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Now it says single crochet and second chain hook and each across. Okay. So we should have a total of 4 stitches. 1. Okay. Come on, get in there. It's 2. Who's got breakfast? I know some of you guys are working, but who has got breakfast on the tabletops? Or if you picked up some breakfast on the way to work or wherever you are. Does anybody still get like don't mind getting a little bit of store-bought breakfast, like a McDonald's breakfast or Burger King? Does anybody enjoy that? Or maybe a sit-down restaurant breakfast? Does anybody still like doing that? Dana, what time do you go live in the mornings? Usually 9:30. What is it called? Eastern, 8:30 Central. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. We have that. Now we're going to do row 2. This is row 2, guys. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Row 2 is going to be chain 1. Now, okay, we're turning, of course. And we're going to do 2 singles in the first stitch. Oh, okay. So we're going to do some increasing, guys. It's time to increase. We're making large wings. So, you know, the wings are large. You got to increase. 2 here. Now we're going to go and do a single in the next 2. Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2. And then was it 2 singles in the end? Okay, yeah. 1 single here and 1 single here. My dear. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 at the end. Okay, cool. All right, tell me, you got 1 here. Was that a slip stitch? Hey, it's a slip stitch. We're working on this last one, which we're doing some increasing, and we're going to do 2. Kind of hard to work in that last stitch there. 1 and 2. Okay, cool. Hey, cousin Angie in the building. You better get in here. Loving every stitch by Ruby, baby. You got a granola bar. Oh, that sounds delicious. I really, Dana, even a really fuzzy split yarn, I will put lotion on my hands and rub the yarn. Problems. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know. I never did that. But I just think for me, I really wasn't caring for it. I made projects with it, scarves and beanies. But I think the last couple of times I was using it, I didn't really know what I was going to make. I was kind of trying to design something. And I think it was just a wrong move to try to design it and not really know, trying to design. You really, when you're trying to pattern out, you don't really try it with a yarn that you are not. It's a rule of thumb. You don't use wool yarns. You don't use animal fiber yarns to try patterns out. Why? Because when you're trying something out, there's math, there's these, the different things involved. There's going to be frogging involved. You do not want to use an animal fiber yarn because it will begin to want to mesh together and things that felt together. It's going to want to do all those types of things. So it's not really the wisest decision. And that's really what I was dealing with. I probably would have been okay, like I said, if I would have continued going, not sitting on the couch, going outside to play, taking naps, waking up, and it's inside the couch. I dig it, like all that. No, I ruined it for myself. I did. Okay, let me see that Tootsie Roll. Okay, hey, we got Tootsie Rolls in the chat. Shout out to the Tootsie Rolls. Okay. All right, everybody's loving each other and saying hi to everybody in the chat. Come on in, come on in. All right, you really got that tiny thread project just about done. Yes, thank you so much, cousin. I'm just working on this butterfly. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and turn, chain 1, single, crochet across. Okay. This is a wing right here. Oh, this is a small wing. Okay, single. Okay, I don't know. I thought this was going to be like this big. They said large wings. I don't even know. Okay, so this is going to be 6 stitches. 2. We're single crocheting right across. 3. 3. 4. 5. And then we have 6. Okay, that's 6. And now we're going to go ahead and do a chain of 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that we have 5, it counts as a treble and a chain 1. All right, so we're going to skip first double, treble the next single. Okay, so skip this one. I mean, skip, skip first single and treble in the next. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and chain 1, treble the next single. Okay, so we're not skipping anything. We're not skipping. Let me see what everybody's saying in the chat. Why are we? Oh, we're just making chains, but we're not doing anything. I don't know why I had to skip the first one. Oh, because it was acting as that one, maybe. Anyways, chain 1 and treble the next. I guess these are going to make it a little bit bigger with this trebling. Trebling my way. Chain 1. And we're going to do this. This is 2. This is 3. 1. Okay, everybody's good. I'm just making sure everybody was good. Okay, and now we're going to do here. So we should have, what, 5 chain 1 spaces, it says? Okay, let's count these spaces in a second. This is trebles. This is another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay, we got our 5. So now that we have this, what we're going to do? Edging. Okay, so we're not done. So chain 1, single in each. Okay, turn. So chain 1, we're going to turn this baby. You're coloring some horses. Okay, what kind of horses we got? Stallions? All right. Crochet in each, single crochet in each treble and chain 1 space across. Okay, let's do it. Oh my goodness. Hey, daughter's down there in Texas. Okay, so I just asked her, was she crocheting? I mean, was she coloring in these stallions? All right. All right. Anyways, we're just gonna keep on going. We're single crochet in the spaces as well as the treble. So we're gonna do both. We're gonna really make these wings kind of define. We want to define the wing. We don't want the wings to look in a little, like they're weak. We want a strong, defined wing. Okay. That's what we want with this butterfly. We want a delicious looking butterfly, guys. Okay. Again, thank you, Aunt Lydia. Thank you, TT Lydia. TT Lydia. She changed her name to TT Lydia. Guys, have you got any new TT Lydia's cotton thread? Just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. You coloring them brown? Okay, you were coloring them brown. You know, some little brown stallions from Texas. Now that we have that, we're going to, it says, we're going to work across the side of the wing and we're going to work 3 single crochets in the next end of the row. So we're going to go here. We're going to work on this side and we're going to throw 3 single crochets down this side here, okay? So that way this can get a little love up in here, okay? Are we going to go into single crochet or are we going to go into space? I guess we're going to go into chain. They didn't say go into spaces. I'm a big fan of going inside that space. I don't really like working in the chains. I don't have to. I like to cheat a little bit sometimes. Okay, so we got 2 there. And then we got 3 there. And this is 3. All right, can I get in there? Get in there. All right. There we go. So we got 3 there. After we worked on this side, okay. And now that we work down this side, what else we're gonna do? Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna go, we're single crocheting, and we're just single crocheting all the way down. That's basically what we're doing. We're just kind of doing a single crochet edge. So we're just gonna single crochet evenly all the way around in the end of each row. And in each stitch around, we're just gonna get a nice, good crochet. That's what we're doing, guys. It's kind of pretty simple. Pretty simple, guys. Don't get discouraged. It's not that very hard. All right, let's do a little single crochet all the way around. It's gonna give that, it just gives it a nice edge. Single crochet makes a pattern really look finished. You know, when you're working on something and you put that edging on the end of it, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's completely finished. Sometimes when you don't put single crochet on the end of something, it looks like it could have been something else there. You know, it's like, oh, some patterns, you don't have to do that. For certain patterns, you can just look at it and like, oh, this needs a little bit of a touch up, you know? It's like when you go, if you do have a little, you need a little edge work done on the edges of your head. or the edges done on your, what is it, the hedge work done on your grass. You know, you have that, you know, use the some people use hoes. Back in the day, we use the hoe or the hoe, whatever you want to call it. And you would like line up the edging of the grass. It's kind of like that. This is what we're doing. We're lining up the edge of the grass, and that's what it looks like. That's what we're doing. All right, take care. See you later. Oh my goodness, Colleen C's out of here. We love you so much. Take care. Have a beautiful day. My mother says, Lord, horses. What are the horses? What's wrong with horses? Something wrong with little horse, little giddy up. Okay, we have that. And now we're just going to continue. We have to put 3 in here, and then we are done with this particular wing. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to join the slip stitch, guys, okay? So the very first stitch. All right, get in there. Come on, stitching. Okay. There we go. And this is 1 wing. All right. Okay, so now let me just go ahead and snip it. Dust it, snip it. Oh, it says continue. Oh my. I thought we were done. Help me, Lord. They're not playing. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find it. Where's this butterfly at? Continue. Get out of here. I got stuff up. Get out of here. Okay. Did I miss something? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this is row 1. This is edging, round 1. And now they have something else over here. And I'm so confused. Okay. All right, so row 2. Okay. Okay, so we're making 2 different things. Okay. Also, we have to assemble. We're just going to do some assembling, I guess. I guess we're putting a couple wings together to make some things happen, I guess. Okay. So that's what we're doing. That's okay. I think I'll figure it out. All right. So now we're going to row 2. Okay, cool. All right. So we're just going to do a little bit of something on the end. What's going on? Go. Hey, go. Where you been? Oh, my goodness. Go. Where you been at, Lord? Get in here. All right, guys. I had to read this and figure out what we're doing. I'm like, wow. Am I going to get to the very end? It's going to be hard to understand. So we're going to chain 1. The single crochets around was going to be able to help us do this part. Chain 1, we're going to single in the first stitch, it says. And then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip next double. And then we're going to, skip next single. Well, I'm going to say single double. Single in the next. 1, 2, 3. All right. And do it like that. 1, 2, 3. Skip it and do it like that. 1, 2, 3. Do it like that. 1, 2, 3. And do it like this. All right. So there we go, guys, for the butterfly. We've done the first part of it. We need to make another one of these. So I guess we have to finish it tomorrow. Oh my. Okay, so we'll finish it tomorrow. This is gonna be the one part of the butterfly. We're gonna do another wing. Another wing goes on this side. Let's do another one of these. And then we're gonna have 2 wings that are gonna go underneath here. So it's gonna be a real deal butterfly. Taking care of the dog bite. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I forgot about that. So how is everything going with that? Is it healing okay? It's not doing any bruising or it's not getting any infections or anything? You had to go get a tetanus shot and all that? Oh wow. I'm sorry, goat. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go, guys. We're just going to say yes. And by the way, that's a nice ring on your finger. Which one? This one or this one? Around. Thank you. I like a little jewelry. Very soften. I want a new ring soon. Okay, here we go. This is one wing. Let's do another. Let's do another one. Okay. There you go for that. Okay, now we're gonna do another one here. No infection yet. What? There better not be no infection coming. Go. You can't be talking like that. Okay. You can't be talking about infection here. Go. All right. So let's go ahead and do this next one. I thought I was gonna get it done today, guys. What is going on here? But it's okay. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna rush it because I do want it to look nice. That's one thing I do want. You gotta do. So I got him chain 5 again. He said, "Go. You should have back." Oh, honey, why did you tell him to bite back? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're gonna go single and single. All right, this is 2. This is 3, and this is 4. This is a pretty good pattern, though. I'm very happy that I did it. 1, 2. This is 1. Okay, figure this out. Okay. 1 here, and then got 2 at the last one. Okay. 1, and then 2. Okay, you said nothing I can't handle as long as I keep with it. Yeah, you got it. You got to keep up with it. You got it. Now we're going to go ahead and do a single crochet across from row 3. Row 3. Okay, let me find it. And it should be a total of 6, guys, okay? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 5. And then we have 6. Okay, cool. Now, next one is going to be chain 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn it and treble. Skip the next one and treble. Okay, I gotta find my stitching work. Right? Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, am I supposed to do this? Okay. This is a, oh, that's not a treble though. All right, daughter, is that flirtery line? Oh, wow. Said Joe not sound cool, but do you, due to the fact there's kids that live near me, it was better that the dog was put down before a kid was seriously hurt. Or, you know. No. Oh, so the dog was put down? Oh my. Okay. There's a go, don't play. So I can say. Let me see here. Got this, we got this, and this. Well, I mean, the dog was loose running around. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying the dog, you know, I thought it had to be like more gated, especially if it's a dog that bites and things. What kind of fur do we got? He said, hello, Game Bro. How you doing? Wow. I ain't know Game Bro's here. Oh, he's still here. Thanks, Game Bro. He said, nice. Thank you. All right, guys, where we at there? So we've got a few more minutes, but I'm going to see how far we can go. We got to try to get this thing done. All righty. All righty. Okay, cool. So now we're just going to turn and we're going to turn and we're going to do our single crochet in each stitch like we did before. Each stitch, then each space, and then work on each side. Work up each side and go from there. So that's true goat. That's why you're the goat. Oh, that is sure. That's why he's the goat. Okay, I'm going to continue going. just like so. And I'm going to put 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. And we're just working up that edge. 1, I think it's about 3 here. 1. Yep, this is 2. And then this is going to be 3. Love it. And then we're going to work on this side. Stitch here. Okay, a stitch here. And a stitch here. Then I need to go knock some on the side. 1, 2. And then I need to do a 3rd. There we go. And then I need to put 3 in this space. 1, 2. And then I just slip stitch just like so. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and give it a snipping. Oh, no, I'm not going to give it a snipping. Oh, my goodness, guys. I'm not snipping anything. I'm going to join to the first stitch. Okay. And then I'm going to chain 3. All right. Rosie, is that 30? What is going on in the chat? Chain 1 single first stitch. Okay, so chain 1 single in the first stitch. And then we're going to start chaining 3, right? Yeah. And then we're going to get in. Guess we'll finish it tomorrow, but I'm going to get this last wing done. I mean, the last wing, but this wing done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so go all the way around. Hey, beautiful Rosie, what is going on in the chat? Oh my God, I'm missing everything. I'm over here getting my craft on. We got the dating game going on in the chat. I guess it's Valentine's Day, so everybody's gotta find love. Hey, hey, it's like one of those dances at school. I never went to a dance at school, but I watched a lot of TV. And they were looking for a date before dance came, and everybody's scurrying around looking for dates. And now everybody's scurrying around looking for Valentine's in the chat. Okay. Hope you guys find one. Okay. Everybody's loving each other. Let's see. Oh wow, I'm done. Anyways, oh my God. I gotta get out of here. Y'all having a ball in the chat. All right, y'all take it to somebody else's house. I'll be back tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, guys, for Making Meat, for Thursday Making Meat. Come back, enjoy yourselves, and I'll enjoy myself with you, okay? And have some fun. Enjoy yourselves, guys, all right? I'm going to, again, be going to the gym right now just to sweat a little and work out a little. But in the meantime, in between time, I'll see you guys. Mañana, if I don't see you tonight at 6 p.m. Okay, guys, so these are going to be the 2 wings. I'm going to probably have to turn this way, right? Yeah. One's going to be on the right side, one's going to be on the wrong side, I guess. But I have the wings, and then we're going to put 2 wings underneath there, boop, boop. And then we're going to put those little tinnies up there. Boop, boop. We're going to have some fun with this one. I love you guys. I got to put these pieces together so I don't lose them. Put them like a little Ziploc snack bag. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys later this evening at 6 p.m. And I'll see you in the morning. So take care, everybody. Y'all have fun. And I'll see you guys later on. Take care. Love you all. Enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me for Craft Hour Triple C.